going, everybody? Anthony, dude, ranting. If you like what I have to say or I offend you, I'm doing my job. So I wanted to talk about Colin Kaepernick for a second. He's back in the news. There's a rash of injuries at quarterback, and they're saying he should be the one to come in and fill one of these roles. You're not wrong. He probably should be. But I'm more or less bringing him up because I see a lot of people posting all the shit that says, oh, he's been blackballed by the NFL. He hasn't played in 3.5 years. He hasn't been offered a contract. That's not entirely true. After the 49ers cut him, they offered him a contract to be a backup. It's like a backup type role. He turned it down, said he wanted to be a starter. All right, that's your prerogative. Do what you want. I don't know if it's that same offseason or maybe the next offseason. Don't remember what it was. The Broncos, same thing. Offered him a role, backup type role. He said, I don't want it. I want to be a starter. Okay, well, lest we forget, you weren't a very good quarterback to begin with. So why is someone going to shell out big money to sign you to be a starter when you weren't a very good starter? Maybe take a backup role and see how you do from there. That'd be the way to go, at least in my opinion. But who am I? So now, fast forward. Apparently he's in the best shape of his life, and he says, I'm willing to take a backup role. He's willing to take a backup role. I think the NFL should be encouraging teams to sign him. Whether he's blackballed or not, I don't know. I don't work for the NFL. I'm not there, and I don't know their decisions. But if I'm them, I would encourage people to sign him. So they sign him as a backup. Let's say he balls out and kills it. You can sell it as comeback player of the year. After all the adversity, look what he did. Boom, comeback player of the year. If he's just getting signed, it takes away all the stuff that he's being blackballed. He's on a team now. Okay, cool. If he sucks and that team cuts him, you don't have to answer any more questions about him. He got a shot, he sucked, he got cut. Done deal. That's a win-win-win. Here's the only thing I think might be holding teams back. Now, again, I don't know if there is some blackball, but if I'm a GM and I have an opportunity for a backup quarterback, Colin Kaepernick's available, do you want to bring that guy in knowing the media circus that's going to be found upon your team? Media's going to come out the woodwork. Everyone's going to be getting talked to. It's going to be a distraction. Do you really want to sign a guy to your team that's going to cause that type of a distraction if he's a backup? Typically, teams deal with distraction players, diva players, pains in the ass, because they're really fucking good. Colin Kaepernick is not really fucking good. He's a serviceable backup who could probably, pull a few games out of his ass and win for you, much like Fitzpatrick does. Fitzpatrick is great for 4 games a year, maybe 5. After that, he's not so good. I can see Kaepernick doing the same type of thing. But I'm tired of people saying he hasn't been given a shot. He's been offered 2 contracts in that time. He didn't want them at the time. Now he's saying he's willing to do what they offered him. I think they should sign him for all the reasons I just gave. I think he'd be a serviceable backup. I also think he'd be a distraction, so you'd have to play that by your team. Is a backup quarterback worth that type of a distraction? But if I'm the NFL, I'm telling the teams, sign this motherfucker, so that way we get everyone out of our hair saying that he's blackballed. He's got a chance now. That's my 2 cents. I'm Anthony with Dude Ranting.